What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Catalin, for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, the DAZN face-off. There's been two face-offs, which is quite unusual, but either way. Part 2 of the face-off came out. We covered one part of the second part, which came out last week, and we're going to do some more parts now. I'm not actually sure of the part we talked about before, but there's a few things I want to pick up on. So, I think we talked about how Fury was saying Usyk can't punch because he hit him 10 times. We're going to get to the parts around that now.
Why would you describe it as a punch from the gods?
Just he could have punched me that punch a million times. It may not have had any effect. But
Tyson, you're shot to bits. Yeah, you're shot to bits. Even then again, even if he's not, he's definitely shot to bits. But the Cunningham fight, you've never had no chin like that. That's not true. Cunningham don't punch as hard as Usyk does, is my base case. People at AJ would walk through Cunningham, I believe. He can't punch with tough and he put you down. That said, that doesn't mean that, oh, well, YB, he wasn't shot then, so he's not shot now. No, he's shot now. Yeah? How you react to getting put down is how you observe shotness. When you get put down, you got no oomph, you got no go in you. That is shot.com. We saw it with Mbongo. When Fury fought Mbongo, he got put down, he had nothing in there. Yeah? When Usyk rocked him to his boots, he had nothing in there. He's finished, people. So let's not make it, oh, well, it was a shot from the gods. And at the time, I remember, people like Tyson Fury were clowning AJ. When AJ said that, a punch from the gods, Tyson would say things like, oh, what a good punch. Oh, what does he mean? Oh, punch from the gods. Oh, yeah. Now all of a sudden he's been licked upside his head. But then again, at least AJ didn't get punched up by... AJ got punched up by fully fledged heavyweights. You're the only guy. Yes, Dubois quit, but Dubois wasn't punched up. He might have got stopped, but he didn't actually get punched up. You actually got punched up by the middleweight who can't punch for toffee. Yeah? That's what happened there. You didn't score no knockdowns, no 8 counts, no nothing did you score in return. So it was no punch from the gods. He was whacking you all night in the first round. He whacked you and your eyes was spinning, man. I did a video on it. Yeah? He knocked the shaitan spark out of you, is what happened. Documented. Nothing to do with me, in my opinion. That's what happened. So you knew he could punch. That's why you was on your P's and Q's. Running. That's the truth. You was running, man. Politicking in there. You didn't want to get at it. We've seen you get put down by Cunningham and get at it. We've seen you put down by Wilder and get at it. You're finished. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not the one saying that it's Usyk that's finished Fury. I think he was finished again. The Ngannou fight shows he's there now. He's a big old, scarily enough, this fight's around Christmas. Yeah? This turkey is getting it. Is getting cooked. Honey roasted. Upside down so all the juices flow into the breast. The normally dry breast meat is plump and succulent. And Usyk fixing to harvest that turkey. Big old turkey as well. Heaps of people. How much juices, pause, do you think are in Tyson Fury? Yeah, all that lovely soft adipose tissue. The fat tissue. Adds great seasoning to the meat. This ain't going to be no dried. It's more like a pork, actually, I'd say. Tyson Fury's flesh is more like a pork than it is a bird. Super succulent. Super sweet. Tangy, gammon, honey, sweetness. Anyway.
Well, you know, he punched me and it had an effect and that was great. Great for him.
What do you remember about that left hand in round 9?
It was perfect. Tyson good at skipping.
Was skipping good.
Yeah, I was skipping good.
But
Tyson was skipping good. Oh my God. He was skipping good, man. That's what set Tyson Fury off. This is the video we did the other day. Yeah? It was those bars there that set Tyson Fury off. Because Usyk says, oh, it was a beautiful punch. I love how pretty looking he was with the skipping. Oh, he's sweet. You can watch again. Watch it. You look at Usyk's face. Usyk's reminiscing. Yeah, this is like one of them ones where you think of an old link and you think, oh, that was sweet, man. She had the sweetness. Yeah? Usyk sitting there. Oh man, damn, that guy was, pause, that guy was sweet. No Diddy, but he was sweet. That's what Usyk said, not my words. You heard Usyk say that. He said, ooh, that big Barnabas Bearmoth was sweet. No Diddy. Stop playing. Listen again.
Evidently had an effect, and that was great. Great for him.
What do you remember about that left hand in round 9?
It was perfect. Tyson good at keeping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, was keeping good.
But
What do you remember about that left hand in round 9?
It was perfect.
Look at him. Look at this guy here. He fixing the bus. That's what will come in next. If this wasn't on camera, he'd be bussing. That's the truth. You know that's the truth as well. Stop playing.
In round 9.
It's
Look at this guy. Oh, it's perfect. It's very nice. That's what you should have said. It's very nice. Very nice. I like. That's what he's thinking here, man. Stop. You know he's thinking that. Yeah, when have you ever been in front of a dude and your face fixes like this? Oh, very nice. I like. That's what that face was. That's what Tyson Fury booty do. Yeah? His booty be doing that for you, Sid. That's how he be feeling. Puts him straight there, puts him straight back there. You know that, people. Stop.
It was perfect.
Look at his eyes getting like, it's perfect. It's very nice. I like. He wants it again. I believe he'll get it again. Yeah? I believe he'll get it again. Fury is finished. And Usyk has found his... He's actually getting... We haven't really seen his peak yet, I don't believe it. Well, he's there or thereabouts. I'm not saying he's going to get massively better, but he surely hasn't... No one can sit here and say, oh, Usyk's coming down now. I don't believe. You can't look at Usyk's performances and say he may have plateaued. He's not on the down, though. Fury, on the other hand, he's on the way down, for sure. If nothing else, his heart, his willingness to fight, and his legs, there's a whole bunch of factors. He's over the hill.
Tyson good at keeping.
Was keeping good.
Yeah, was keeping good.
But you had your little chance to knock me out, didn't you? Couldn't do it, could you? Hit me with 10 shots in a row.
The Fury's angry now.
I couldn't do it.
You too have chance. Brother. You too have chance. Yeah.
You couldn't even put me down after being on Bambi legs. You hit me 10 shots. 10 clean shots on the chin.
Okay,
no
okay,
canvas
okay.
touch.
Yeah.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
Like Tupac said, you hit me with your best shots and couldn't do all. You know what's coming for you. I'm going to you up, bitch.
In the build up to
So Fury's all mad now. But the problem with Tyson Fury is there would have been a time. In fact, someone messaged me saying, "Oh, IB, what's this? I'm feeling to bet some money on Fury." I got cucked in that first fight. 4 bars like this. Yeah, in fact, in the weigh-in, after the weigh-in or something, Fury went, "Oh, you're getting it. You're getting it." I think I might have put another 50 on after that. Just full of estrogen. Emotional estrogenic response. Oh, he's talking hard. He's talking like he's going to do something. But you fooled me once. Well, he fooled me a few times. If it once, I think he's cucked me once. He cucked me in that fight. Never again. I get cucked once by people. Fake Paul. I bet money on Fake Paul whooping Tommy. He cucked me once. Never again. Won't ever happen again. Never happen again. Mike Tyson cucked me. Never happen again. And Tyson Fury cucked me against Usyk. Will never happen again. Until he shows something. Which he's not going to do, I don't believe. So, he talks, he says, "Oh, you are fucked. Oh, you're fucked. Oh, yes, you're getting it." These things are easy to say. I could get in a press conference, right? I could get in a press conference and talk about Borat and whatever else in front of Usyk. The truth is, though, more time, my head's coming off. You're going to slap my head spark off at me. You don't carry no weight. The first time, you might get people lured in, but this is the second time now we've heard these bars. And Fury's already admitted he's not going to come forward. He's already admitted he's going to do a bit more than he did last time. And last time, the bell went, he ran out to the middle of the ring and then ran straight back. He's finished, people. Yeah? He's already talking himself out of a hard fight. Oh, I don't need to do any more. I just need not to get knocked out and to do be a bit more serious. Okay, all right then, if you say so. And obviously all the Fury homosexuals are saying, well, IB, he's playing 10-dimensional chess. And actually, he is going to do this. And I don't think he's got it in him. Even if he comes forward, he can't punch like that. People are saying, oh, IB, he'll do the Wilder 2 on him. basketball player. Yeah, the Wilder 2 is Fury fainting, big stiff 1-2 on a big gangly basketball player. Usyk don't care about that. Fury faints and does a 1-2, Usyk, boop, not going to be a big deal, and Fury will be getting slapped back, and it won't take long. Fury got away with that kind of step in 1-2 and step out against Wilder, who can't box like that. Yeah, Usyk, it's not going to make no difference. Even if he chose to do that, maybe Fury's best chance is to try and faff around, to be honest. Because I think if he comes forward, it's even easier for Usyk, to be fair to him. I don't think Fury should come forward. He can't fight. There was a few times he put his gloves up. He can't fight with his gloves up. Even when I watched the Cunningham fight back. Because we obviously, when you haven't watched things for years, you romanticise how good it was. I watched the Cunningham fight back. Even though he got the stoppage in the end, that was really ugly, man. It wasn't pretty ugly either. It wasn't like seeing someone in there like this and then was whipping along. He put his gloves up and still was getting pinged everywhere by Cunningham until he kind of blocked his arm or something. It was a technical knockout, or it was the way he knocked Cunningham out. It wasn't through pure kind of like Golovkin style. It was literally Cunningham's arm got stuck. It was one of them. Again, fair play. Fury won that fight, but actually watch it back. It wasn't clean. When Fury tried to come forward, Cunningham was piecing him up. And that's Cunningham. So I do tend to agree that what Fury did against Wilder, he couldn't even do against Ngannou like that. Ngannou's got more boxing than Wilder has. Fury couldn't do it. He tried that on really heavy, 1-2, and didn't do nothing with Ngannou and got put down. Oops. And Usyk would slap him to death if he tries that. So his only choice is to flap around and run around and try and nick it. And what I will say is Usyk needs to be very careful. I've been saying it. Usyk really, it doesn't mean necessarily has to knock Fury out, but he should go in there with bad intentions. Don't worry about Fury's family. That's on him. Yeah, you need to go in there with bad, nasty intentions and to lock this win in. Don't be all hippie and, I don't want to hurt him. Because you'll be sorry when you get robbed. If this fight goes to points and it's not super definitive because you've backed off or you've taken mercy, that'll be on you. Yeah, don't come whining about robbery, because don't be shocked. Turkey's got plans for Tyson Fury. He's saying that. He came out today and said, I want to do Klitschko to come back and fight Fury. Because we know Turkey don't want Klitschko to come back and fight Usyk. It's not going to happen. That's fact. Yeah, Usyk's not fighting Klitschko. So why is Turkey talking about Klitschko coming back? To fight Fury for the rematch. That's what he said. So the narrative's already still there. So if Fury wins 5 rounds and Usyk's winning 7, but they're 7 that could have, you only need a few swing rounds or closer rounds, and it could be an oopsie doopsie for Usyk. So Usyk needs to have bad intentions, especially down the straight, where Fury will be weaker. Anyway, let's get to the last bit.
Shots on the chin.
Okay.
No canvas touch.
Yeah.
You're in the rematch.
Okay.
Like Tupac said, you hit me with your best shots and gonna do all. You know what's coming for you. I'm gonna you up, bitch.
And the build up to the
You know what's coming for you. I'm going to F you up. It sounds good to some extent. If I didn't know how it went last time, it sounds good. But you ain't got it in you no more. Tyson hasn't got it in no more. Even if he did have it in him, like I said, he ain't got the squabbles like that. Watch the Cunningham fight. He ain't actually got squabbles like that, people. Even if he really wanted it. He did well against a basketball player. There's a reason he ducked AJ as well, documented. The AJ fight was there. Why didn't Fury come back and fight AJ? Spark out there. Or when Fury won the belts. Why did, in 2020, AJ beat... Who was it? AJ beat Ruiz at the end of 2019. That next year, whilst Fury was WBC champion, they circled around each other, just faffing around, is what they did. Loads of periods. Fury was out for like 6 months, and AJ was out AJ was out the whole year, just waiting for Fury. Backed. Why not? Why not go in there and just put the stiff 1-2 on AJ? For Fury was, I don't know what's wrong with him, but he was even scared of Usyk as well. He's only forced into that. The only reason the Usyk fight ever happened was because there was mountains of money. If this was a normal non-Turkey fight, it would never have happened. Which was the case until Turkey luckily came along. This fight never would have happened. Neither would the AJ fight have happened. Because it was worth more to him to retire. Now he's lost. He's like, well, it's all about the money. But at the time, he didn't want to get punched up by AJ or Usyk, which is the fact. Anyway, there's one more part I want to play. I think it's here.
London life is all about living with differences. The abstract, the exceptional, and the contradictory. They make London what it is. You can feel it in the air. Cypress and Grapevine, Joe Malone, London.
Do you feel like he ran from you in that fight?
No, I say not.
Tell the truth, he did run. There's a reason the interviewer's asking that question. He ran in that fight. I've done the video on it already. He comes out and runs backwards and was getting clipped in the back. That's what he did. He did run. I'm sorry, people. He did. Okay, rounds 5 and 6, he did well. Fair play. He had 2 good rounds in there. The rest of the time, he was just out and out running.
Run. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone again.
And what does that even mean? Don't be afraid of a boxing match.
No, Tyson, you know what it means. You know what it means. Tyson knew from the minute the bell went what it meant. That's why he ran backwards. Bearing in mind he's had the whole Kronk news psyop conditioning. Why didn't he stand there for a little bit? He was literally on his bike the whole way through. He wasn't even on his bike like that against Ngannou. So why? He felt / I think he built Usyk up in his head, to be honest. The way he came out to run out to the middle of the ring and run backwards to the ropes, he was actually scared in there. Yeah, he was trying to, I'm really hard, and then he went back. That's like, whoa, what? Don't make no sense. You'd have thought he'd have held his feet a little bit at the start, at least get a taste for it. I mean, the traditional Kronk is you want to hold your feet a bit. Even when Lennox Lewis fought a washed-up Mike Tyson, he held his feet a bit to let Mike know it's not going to be party time. Yeah, this ain't a Diddy party. That's what the old Kronk was. You have to hold your feet a little bit to let them know that what time it is. Even Tommy Hearns and that would hold their feet a little bit at points to make sure you know, yeah, this ain't a Diddy party right here. Yeah, you have to work for this one. Fury didn't. He came straight out and ran straight back and was faffing the whole way through. So he knows what's happening there. So that's why I'm very surprised people are sucking Fury off and thinking he's going to do something. I get it. You've been sexualized. You've been groomed. Even me a little bit. Hearing someone so confident, you think, oh, wow. But I've seen it before. You can't cuck me twice. And I'm uncuckable for the second time. Yeah, you might put me in that wardrobe once and have Michelle and whatever else. You ain't cucking me twice. What you're not doing. You cucked me once, not again. Yeah? It's too cold in this house to cuck me and lose my coins again. Oh, stop.
Please.
Yeah, it's a boxing match.
I've had many boxing matches before and not been afraid. I'm sure you have as well. You've had 300 amateur fights. You're not going to be afraid of a boxing match. So yeah, I don't really make much of that.
I think what's scary is when you've been whacked by a middleweight who can't punch. Who's Usyk ever hit like that? Not Chisora, not AJ. No one has he put on. He was scared before the fight. That's why he ran back to the ropes and got clipped in round 1. Imagine now, when you now know. Before it was, you would have had some certainty that, I'm not going to get knocked out. Yeah, you didn't hit the canvas, but you might as well have. So if Fury's nervous about the first fight, I'd be very shocked if he comes out super positive in this fight. And he's already said he's not gonna. He's trying to pot shot. But when you've got that anxiety inside you and you're second guessing yourself because you're worried about what's coming back, it's not a way. We've seen that's the thing. That's part of innate to what Usyk does anyway. He makes people second guess themselves. Dubois, AJ, they don't. Even Beterbiev in the amateurs, he makes people think twice. And that's before he's knocked you out. If he's knocked you out already and you know that you've been rocked to your boots, it's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, people, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell, 100%. No doubt about this one. Stop it.